is Arshia,
And I'm Yasha.
and welcome to AI Over Coffee. This week's edition is OCR.
Edition.
No, wait, I said edition already, man.
Well, no, it doesn't count. I need to do it once.
Okay, so let's start off by seeing what OCR is in the first place.
Yeah, so basically OCR is a way to turn images to text and extract any kind of data from image that you have to text. So it's usually useful for financial industries. In most cases, when you have like hundreds of invoices, you need to turn those invoices that are in image format to something structured data, to structured data that you stored somewhere in your database.
Can you tell me briefly how the AI is able to see those characters?
Well, first, I will go through how OCR was done before and how AI right now is able to do OCR really simply. So before, the way that people did OCR was through some deterministic algorithm, which, for example, you gave it, an image of a receipt, then it pinpointed some rectangles in the whole receipt, so some bounded boxes. And then there were some algorithms which saw the bounded boxes and then tried to, with some pixel kind of deterministic way, try to see what are the characters and then recognize the characters, which didn't do a really good job.
Okay, so basically they made points on the characters itself.
Yeah.
And then based on the dimensions and the distance between those points, it would determine what character.
Yeah, exactly. So, but mostly it worked with bounded boxes. So it tried to find out really deterministic bounded box and then find what are the characters in those bounded boxes.
Okay.
But now with AI, it's a lot simpler because the AI sees the whole image and it interprets it, and then it creates a structured data out of it. So that's how it's done, and it's done basically based on the common patterns that AI saw throughout the training data set. So what we're doing in FlowHunt, we're just using those different models to see what are the different OCR, how do they extract the different.
But the training data set is huge, right? Like
for OpenAI, it's huge. It has 3 billion parameters, so they really learn a lot. And then Claude also is able to, they have structured output, so they can really, you give it an image and then they give out a structured output as CSV data. And basically at FlowHunt, what we're doing, we're just connecting these together. So after creating this structured output or the CSV, then you can go on and automate everything that you have in your within your system. So yeah, we can show a flow that actually does this, right?
Sure. Wait, first, before we go to the flow, I want to show this blog that we did on OCR.
Yeah.
We have a blog in the blog section. This blog is linked in the description below if you want to check it out. But it's basically how we implemented OCR into FlowHunt, and it actually goes into detail with even the code. We have the Python code down here on how it's done, how you can even implement it yourself. So yeah, go check it out. It's short, sweet, and it's nice. But let's move on to the flow that uses OCR actually. So this flow is very small, it's simple, so we can go to the prompt here, edit template. Okay, so it says that you're an expert assistant in doing OCR and extracting information from an invoice in the image. Given the invoice, extract the following from the invoice. So it's gonna extract the item name, the item price, and the tax amount of that receipt. We have a demonstration today. We have a Costco, well, it's a Cotco.
Yeah.
For copyright purposes, I think they removed the S from the Costco, so it's Cotco. We have a Cotco receipt today.
Yep.
And we're gonna check it out here. Yeah, let's try it. So let's save it here.
Okay. Now you need to add an attachment.
Yeah. Now we can go to our files, download, and it's an image right here. There it is. Now, from the indication in the bottom left, you can see that we have one file in storage right now, so we can just click enter, and the file is going to go into...
And let's first show the file. What is in the file?
Of course. This is the image.
Yep.
There it is. So we have what? Bananas for 167. Bluetooth care, which I don't know what it is, for $122, and a whole dining table.
Yeah.
For 122. Yeah, this guy did not stick to a niche or anything. He
Yeah,
just
right.
went all out, bought whatever he saw.
But this is just an example of a receipt,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So hopefully AI would be able to recognize all the items in the receipt, and it can create a structured data that then you can add to any database using this flow, or maybe even you have some automation that it recognizes a special item in your items, and then it notifies you in Slack in a similar way. So everything can be done.
Yeah,
It's possible.
basically the items that we wanted to extract is in the structured output, the structure generator. So we have the item name, the item price, and the tax. And then we have to give a little description for what each of those are, so that the LLM can identify it inside the receipt itself.
Yeah.
So after that, the structured output is output into a CSV output, which is an Excel file. We can have it both like this as a table, and it also gives us a file that we can open on Excel. So as you can see here, bananas 167, Bluetooth care 122, dining table 422, wine bottle 12.99, and a beer case for 19.90. And we can download so the total tax was $102.
Yep.
Then we have a CSV file over here. Nicely generated, just like that. And then these CSV outputs in the future are gonna be like you can connect them to your Google Sheets.
Yeah.
Where you can have a single file, and you can just keep on adding all of these items
Exactly.
to the single file.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And the whole thing is you can do this at scale. So you can use FlowHunt's API key to call this different flows, or just this specific flow for different receipts at scale. And you can do this for 1,000 per day, or even 1 million invoices per day.
We already had a use case for invoice extraction. Right?
Exactly, yeah.
So they wanted to do it at bulk. It's much cheaper to do it. We actually did a little bit of research
In the blog post,
in the blog post, if I can pull it up here. Okay, so we have a table here that we kind of did a small little research on. Let's say for humans, it's around $250 per invoice. If they want to manually extract this data and put it into an Excel file or any kind of file, it's gonna be around $250, because it's gonna take them around 30 minutes. And we did like the bottom threshold of like
per hour.
Yeah, exactly. We did $5 per hour, which is really low, right? So with that, the human was able to do 12,000 invoices per year, and for the price of 30,000 per year.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Yeah, but FlowHunt can do the exact same amount of invoices for $162
per year.
Per year.
Yeah.
So that's like around 29,000 to
30,000 per year, right?
30,000 per year saved, pretty much. And if you want to do 30,000 per year at FlowHunt, instead of 12,000 invoices, you're having 2,250,000 invoices processed. So I think for like tax companies or accounting firms, or some kind of company like that, it would be really useful. Right?
Yeah, exactly. And the point is, most of tax use cases, they don't want their data to be shared with others. So there's also a self-hosted version which can be used to have FlowHunt in your own servers, and then not let the data go.
LLM on your own server. Everything's your own. You can change whatever you want.
Yeah.
So yeah, as you can see, it gives a really nice structured output, and this flow is also available in our tools page. You can go check it out and try to process some of your own invoices. Might that be groceries or whatever? It doesn't matter. Even some special invoices that. So let's move on to the product of the week. Something exciting happened this week, right?
Yeah. So there's this 12 day with OpenAI, which they're in day 7 right now at the time of this recording. But in the first 3 days, they just went through super breakthrough launches, and one of them was Sora. So Sora is the text-to-video model of OpenAI, and when I saw the interface, it was really interesting. They really did a really good job in human-computer interaction design, but overall, like it really generates good results from text to video. It's available in the United States. It's not available in most European countries.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't showcase it for you today because it's not yet available in Slovakia. Therefore, we have to wait until we can have some hands-on experience with Sora, because it's interesting. The question is, are graphics designers and cinematographers doomed?
No.
Exactly.
That's not
so the creative aspect and the control you have over your videos is not yet present in AI-generated videos. Basically, the LLM is deciding what the shot should look like. But it's still really good if you want some stock footage, like in your YouTube videos or whatever it is. You need some stock footage. You can have exactly what you want in a matter of seconds with really nice quality. There are a lot of kinks at the moment. Like, for example, if we look at the frog, it just changes position after the water hits it. Or on the left, you can see the train. The train track doesn't go anywhere. It just appears out of nowhere behind a tree. It still doesn't really grasp the reality of things. It knows what objects look like, but it cannot comprehend where they should be or how they should behave, like at a physical level, like a physical dimensional level.
Memory is one problem that we already see with the current generations, that when it generates something, at some point afterwards, it usually forgets what was the position or what was the actual object that it generated, for example, 2 frames ago. But this is just an analogy of GPT-1. Because it's just the first version, and it's for sure it's gonna be.
But like when it comes to unrealistic things, it makes a lot more sense. Because, for example, the little monster in the bottom, it looks great, right?
Yeah.
Or like, what is that? A brownie?
Yeah.
With wings? Yeah, it looks fine. Like if you want to use that, it looks fine. But then when it comes to the real things, it kind of lacks a little bit. Sometimes you're like, is that what's going on there?
Yeah.
But like, for example, this shot of this, I don't know what, it's just a Chinese lady floating in the air.
Yeah.
It looks absolutely phenomenal.
Exactly.
Like, it looks straight out of a movie, which is pretty impressive. And I cannot wait to have hands-on experience with Sora, because I'm really into photography and cinematography, and this is really exciting for me to like try to work it around and see what I can do.
Yeah, you can turn images also to video. So at the first frame, you just give your image. And then maybe like 10 frames later, you just say, now, I don't know, like turn this animal into an art, and then
there's this viral video thing going on in Instagram at the moment where they get pictures of celebrities, like for example, like you have Lionel Messi and Ronaldo sitting next to each other. There's so many videos of them just start kissing each other or making out or whatever. Yeah, they're doing those kind of things all the time on Instagram, and it's really funny.
But you know what was the first test?
No.
The first test was on Will Smith.
Smith eating spaghetti.
Exactly, yeah. And that has been the benchmark of all AI videos for a while.
Eating his spaghetti. Yeah, we have to wait until it's available in Slovakia, then we can.
In a world where AI can create movies, Arshia and Yasha made a tree that just moves around, I guess. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Just look at it. The clouds are moving. 2 guys, 1 laptop. I don't know what to say anymore. That's all for today. Next week, we have the Christmas edition. Thank you for watching.